What's going on, everybody? Sony has revealed the PlayStation 5 and they have shown some gameplay footage along the way. Stick around, let's talk this out. What's going on, everybody? I am your host, JD. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, if you like gaming news, if you like retro gameplay, current gameplay, all the gameplays, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Go ahead and hit the like button while you're at it. Hit the notification bell so that you're notified when new videos like this come out. The PlayStation 5, they call it the Future of Gaming show. This lasted for about 1 hour and 15 minutes. It really is just started out with some generational montage. It showed a lot of PS4 footage, and then it started off with Grand Theft Auto 5. You heard me correctly. Grand Theft Auto 5. Rockstar has announced that GTA 5 will be coming out for the PlayStation 5 sometime in 2021. If you are a PlayStation Plus member, you will be getting access to GTA 5 online for free. If you are a PlayStation Plus member now, when GTA comes out, every month until its release, you will receive $1 million of GTA cash. So you can do whatever you want in GTA Online. Now, for a lot of people, if you're a GTA Online player, great. This is great news for you. Other people might be like, what about GTA 6? Is that coming out anytime soon? No, let's just keep milking GTA 5 and GTA Online because you are playing it like crazy. We're going to keep this ball rolling until it runs dry. Then we'll worry about GTA 6. Hope you like it. I started playing GTA Online. It's okay. It's all right. The $1 million every month, I think, is very intriguing. That would give me a reason to get the PS4 version. I'm currently playing it on PC. I actually might go to PlayStation 4 because the hacking on PC is crazy. It's crazy. Nothing's being done about it, or they're trying to. They're not doing a very good job in policing that. Policing. That's probably not a good word right now. Monitoring the activities that's going on in GTA Online on PC. It jumps over to Jim Ryan, who is the CEO of Sony Computer Electronics of America. Yeah, he makes it very clear that they're going to let the games do the talking. Now, that was wonderful news to me because a lot of us, we don't necessarily want to sit there and listen to developers or executives talk about games for 5-10 minutes. We just want you to show the footage. Just show the gameplay and let the gameplay talk for itself, right? That's what it's always been about. And I think this is great. Before I move forward, don't forget to hit the like button, but also I'm going to provide video footage from the event in this video. If you want to see the whole entire event yourself, I'll leave a link in the description down below. But also, there are a lot of games that I will either go into detail with games I'm excited about, and there are some games that I couldn't give 2 cents about. I don't really care too much about, but I will mention them because they were in the event and they will be included in the recap of this video. So let's get straight to it. So first thing they announced after that was Spider-Man Miles Morales. Very excited for this, mainly because, yeah, he's black. So that's something that excites me. So let's it could excite you for other reasons, but that mainly drew me into that. Like, oh, okay, that's cool. The regular Spider-Man game, don't get it twisted, it's a very good game. There's no denying that. But this is cool. Now, there was a little bit of confusion after this was announced because people thought that this was another enhanced and expanded version of Spider-Man that's on the PlayStation 4, which, before I forget, I didn't even mention in this video, GTA 5 is coming out for PS5, like I said, but it's going to be enhanced and expanded. So what they mean by that, we don't know. Are they adding more story to the actual game? Not sure. They haven't said anything about that. But same thing with Spider-Man. There was confusion that it was the enhanced and expanded version. But Insomniac said that, yeah, no, this is a standalone game, Spider-Man Miles Morales, which they confirmed via Twitter. The Verge also says it's going to be more like Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. It's going to be a spin-off. So I'll leave a link in the description down below for that as well if you want to learn more about that. Gran Turismo 7 was announced. There has to be a Gran Turismo game in that PlayStation 5, right? Pretty excited because, you know, I like cars and, you know, I'm not like crazy about it, but I work on them just to keep them going, save some money here and there. You're really focused heavily on the campaign. And so after that, they moved on to Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Essentially, what I got from this was that you know how they've been talking about how the Ultra SSD is going to really play a role in the PlayStation 5. I think Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is really going to shine in showing the example on what the SSD is going to be able to do for the PlayStation 5. As you can see in the gameplay footage, you see that, they're jumping from world to world instantly. There's no load times from what I saw. Of course, this is stuff they want you to see. We're not going to know until the game's release. However, what we saw was that it was jumping from world to world with no loading. And this is great. This is exactly what people are looking for. They want to play a game. They don't have to sit there and wait for the game to load for a minute or two. It really takes them out of it. And to see that Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is doing that, it's very interesting. And if a lot of games are like this, then yeah, that's a good selling point. If I'm wrong or if you have a different opinion about that, leave your comments down below so we can talk about that. Square Enix presents Project Athea, controls the environment, shifting and shaping against wild beasts. This is stuff I typed up myself. I didn't see anything that they may have typed up on their own, but this is what I gathered from watching the event myself. This is designed exclusively for the PlayStation 5. We'll see how long it stays on the PS5 before it ships over to the Xbox One Series X, whatever you want to call it, Xbox Series X. Stray by Annapurna Interactive. Looks like you control a stray cat moving around in a world lived by robots. Not sure exactly what you do in the game, but it is set to release in 2021. So hopefully we'll learn a little bit more about Stray in the near future. Then after that, they show us a couple features of the PlayStation 5. For example, the 4K Blu-ray player, which is catching up to the Series X. In fact, the Xbox One X has a 4K Blu-ray player. Other features like the ultra high-speed SSD, ray tracing. The controller has haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, USB 3 Type-C port, so it's pretty much standard like everything else. Motion sensors, built-in mic with integrated speaker, and headset jack, 3D audio. That's essentially all they really showed at that point, kind of teasing what the PlayStation 5 is all about, and then it goes back to the games. Sony Studios then presents Returnal. It's a space game where you play as a female character that dies a lot, but is brought back to replay the same result. So it looks like you have to find ways to change the way you die at the end. So I don't know. Again, I didn't really look too much into it, but I gathered that, you're going to die quite a bit and you have to find ways to not die, maybe. I don't know. But, you be the judge of that, and we'll move on to the next. Sackboy, a big adventure. We know it's a platformer, and you can play up to 4 players, which it looks decent. It's Sackboy. It's Little Big Planet. It's a platformer, so we'll keep on moving. Destruction All-Stars. It has a Rocket League look to it, but instead of using a ball and play soccer with cars, you're just smashing into each other into destruction. Looks like if you survive, you can get out of your car and beat other people up. It's a different way to defeat your players. So that's interesting. Moving on. Kena Bridge of Spirits. Now, I could be wrong here. That really reminded me of Pikmin. I haven't played Pikmin, but based on the footage I've seen of Pikmin, it looks very similar to it. I guess you can do a little bit more than what you can do in Pikmin, where, you just control your Pikmin and take them where you want them to do and wreak havoc and stuff. Let me know. Leave your comments down below. Next, they went ahead and showed Goodbye Volcano High by Co-op. This is an anime style game where a group of students are about to graduate high school. I'm not sure what you do in this game, but we're going to go ahead and move on. So that's part of the problem with some of this, is that you don't really know what the game's about. They just show you some footage and say, okay, it comes out 2021 or 2020. And then I just started listing a whole bunch of other games. I didn't really dig in too deep in that stuff, but I just wanted to show you that they did present a lot of games for us for the PlayStation 5. So we're going down the list. Oddworld, Soulstorm, Ghost World Tokyo, Jet the Far Shore, Godfall, Solar Ash, Hitman 3, that's set to come out January 2021. Astro's Playroom, Little Devil Inside, NBA 2K21, Bugsnax, Demon Souls, Deathloop, Resident Evil 8, which me personally, when I watched that trailer, I was confused until the end when they actually said this was Resident Evil. I'm like, oh snap, okay. I mean, it looked decent. I wasn't too sure until it like showed you at the end it was Resident Evil 8. So cool. Pragmata and Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West. We already know what Horizon's all about. Very great game. I own it in the back. Need to actually continue to play and finish it, but very, very good game. The second one, I'm sure, is going to be just as good, if not better. Speaking of better, Last of Us Part 2, though. Yeah, moving on. After all of this, the PlayStation 5 was finally revealed. Not gonna lie to you, it looks a little silly, but in a good way. I hope there's more than one color though. That white with the black center. I want to see a black one with a white center. That would be cool to see. But there is two different versions of the PlayStation 5. Of course, you have the PlayStation 5 with the 4K Blu-ray player, and then you have a digital PS5 with no disc drive, which makes sense. However, the prices were not revealed. We don't have a release date, but don't know how much longer they have before they really need to let us know all this information, because video game holiday is not like, December, like regular holiday for everybody else. Video game holiday, it starts late September going into October, and then it really hits in November, as we all know. That's very important couple months going into the end of the year. So we really need to know what the deal is for the PlayStation 5. That's all the information I have for you right there. It's quite a bit of information. I do want to say thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you're notified when the next video comes out. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. Stay safe out there. Take care.